Hey everyone, this is a reaction video to the new trailer coming out. I don't know if it's completely a reaction, but basically, I guess, a discussion of the trailer and what to expect for the next season. Before any further delay, let's get to it. It's the season is will be released next Tuesday, 5th of December. It's called Battlefronts, and yeah, let's go over the trailer now. We see a Manticore, E5. Okay, so E5 got RD. Maybe that's the reason they said it needs some love in the future. So maybe it's getting buffed. Is that the reason for the E5 focus here?
Even during the year's darkest days.
Oh, TS-54, the double barrel tank that we see as a background image in the game. Looks like it will be coming out in the season, not day one or Ultimate Season Pass. Well, it's going to be released as a tank by itself somewhere in the middle of the season. So that's the first glance of TS-54.
Victory.
Okay, now we have MBT-80, Era 3 Cold War tank. It is surrounded by all that composite armor, so it can survive the missiles. So far we see two new tanks, TS-54 and MBT-70.
Can be achieved.
And this is what we've been waiting for. New premiums. I just hope it's not a 950 alpha. SP114, the Chinese tier 10 premium. So far we have seen the three tanks, TS, MBT-80 and the tier 10 TD. Season starts December 5. The Chrysler K has level 100 reward. It's been given away a couple times, but or earned, and maybe if someone missed it, they can use it. But if you haven't, I think it's still not end of the world. I have the tank, and see with the trade-in going on, I'll just swap it with the Skull Cap tier 7. I just have to pay 400 gold because I don't want to pay any. I don't want to need any silver to re-earn the tank. So that's what I will be doing. So in case you already have this tank, you can also do a trade-in, but this week only. Don't do a trade-in for the same tier 8. Do it for like a lower tier tank where you don't have to pay any gold. So I think it's a good reward. It's a decent tank. It's a heavy tank. It's armor. So for newer players, they can enjoy this tank. On level 6 M4A1, Kirowitz 1, also a tier 8 heavy. And even for this one, this tank can be traded in as well. And I was looking at it, I thought I had the tank. I don't. But if I did, I was gonna buy Centurion 5-1. Trading in this tank and getting a Centurion 5-1 because it's almost for free, if I'm not mistaken. So if you have these two tanks, you can still do it. So I'm happy with the two tier 10 premiums. That will be part of season. They're not new. I do feel that we need to kind of reuse some of the old tier 8 premiums that have been given out. And this looks nice. I don't have the tank, so basically I'll be getting a new tank. And here it is, the new 114 SP2 tier 10 TD. I don't know how I feel about adding another tank destroyer though. However, I was looking at it, it doesn't have 850 alpha, it's 650. And hull is weak when I looked at the armor model. So maybe it won't be as game breaking as AVRE or Ruthless or as toxic. Unless, you never know though. They might just increase the alpha to 750 or 850. I hope they don't, but I'm just glad it's not another Hesh tank though. So level 100 SP2. MBD80, the new Detent era. It will be part of Ultimate Season Pass. So for Cold War players, they have to pay an extra 4,000 if you want to get this tank. I recently started playing Cold War, so probably I will be buying this tank as well. Not probably, definitely I'll be getting this tank because any tier 10 or era 3 or era 2 premium with 4,000 gold is definitely a steal, in my opinion. Greedy Commander.
This is the time.
K91 showcase again. Why are they showing K91 again and again? Just a coincidence, or is there a deeper meaning behind it? Maybe like some conspiracy theories. K91 getting some buff? Maybe we were supposed to get a reforge sometime in the near future, and maybe they just like K91 as a trailer tank.
To redraw the lines of battle.
Okay, that looks like an E6. I hope they're not planning to buff it. I think these tanks are random actually, E5, E6, K91, but if you really might want to think about it, maybe they are giving some hints with future buffs. You know, if E6 only got buffed 3 times, maybe 5 more buffs can make it balanced. JK, just kidding. Okay. A tier 8 US premium. And this is what we've been waiting for. Dual barrel tech tree line. They branch off of KB3, so if you want to grind this line, definitely get some extra XP on KB3. I'm not sure how much you need yet. They probably release it on Tuesday, how much you need. But they branch of KB3, and then this is IS2, the tier 8 double barrel, IS3 tier 9 double barrel, and STI2 tier 10 double barrel. They didn't really change a lot, or didn't really buff the reload for the premium say Object 703 double barrel tank. So I think these tank stats will more or less be the same for the track tree as well, which is a good thing, because I was expecting they might butcher the double barrel like they did to auto reloaders, and double barrels are kind of auto reloaders in a way, as they're always reloading, or at least one of the gun is always reloading as soon as you fire. But I don't expect many stat changes for these tanks. However, the mechanic is a little different though, because we don't have any penalty to fire double shot. Yeah, so everyone's been waiting for this. It's very interesting mechanics. So if you are on a break because you were bored of the tanks, definitely, I think this is the point where you can come back and grind this line or free XP it. Also, another event, 7v7 for tier 8, December 8th to 11th, holiday 8s, team destruction. So looks like a ranked battle, so definitely not a control mode, because I don't really like control mode. This looks like a version of ranked battles, but I don't know if we will have levels which you can progress, but what you can do is you can do your all. But we'll see, because if you can do challenges, then I'm not sure if we will get any other rewards, because you're not really leveling up. But they have another one in December for tier 8s, and in early January we have tier 10 7v7 event as well. I'm not sure if they will allow platoons, because they do in control mode. It would be interesting to see if they do it in this one, because ranked didn't have platoons, did they? Well, I since this is like more fun for fun anyway, maybe they should give a platoon a chance in the beginning. But this one is January, a month after the tier 8. And you can only play light, medium, heavies, and tank destroyers. No artillery. And it does not affect your stats, but you can make progress towards the rewards. Of course, how can we forget toy tank mode for 2 weeks? Where I think, yeah, you get a toy map as well. Hopefully they won't add that to the regular queue like they did in 6.0. So a fun event for 2 weeks. Like every year we get this. new gear for garage. Anyone who is a garage enthusiast decorating garage. I did my garage as well the day one, but haven't been really upgrading it. Maybe during Christmas I should give it a shot. Add this Christmas tree for the spirit of Christmas. So new gear for garage. Probably it'll be a mixture of silver or gold items.
This is the time to redefine the battlefronts.
Okay, so a lot of items in the season in terms of new tanks. You can earn some existing tanks. The double barrel line, I think that's the highlight of the season. And we already have one tier 8 premium, but you can also, I think, probably buy TS54. It's the one in that image. It's a tier 8 US. I think I'll just get the tech tree line. I'll grind the tech tree line. I don't really play tier 8s anymore, so that's my plan. Besides the Soviet line, we will be getting another tier 8, not tier 8, tier 10 Chinese TD. That's the first. Is that the first Chinese tier 10 premium? No, we have QL. Okay, it's the first Chinese tier 10 tank destroyer, and also the only one with a turret so far. If the alpha stays 650, I think it should not be a problem because it fires, I think, AP and APCR. So, and it's level 100. You get that with the 2K season pass. That's nice, but I didn't see anything about. I mean, this trailer was mostly about the season itself. I was hoping maybe some reforce changes, some game improvements. We didn't get any detail regarding those in the trailer, but they don't usually include it. Maybe on Monday we get some more information because that's something I wish they do sooner than later. It's been a while. We have some power crap tanks that are definitely not fun to play. We have some UI changes that needs to be done. So nothing for those for that. But again, as I said, they don't really include that in the season. And I think overall we have a lot of activities for this season. So looking forward to this season. At least that's my overview of it. I will be buying the USP Ultimate Season Pass. I mean, we get it. And yeah, anyone playing Cold War, I would definitely say buy that Ultimate Season Pass as well. Get them. You get MBT80. It looks like a lot like FV4211 of Era 2 when it first came out, where you don't take damage from the missiles, and definitely I think you'll be safe. I think the back will probably be exposed, but I think that's about it. Okay, so if you haven't followed so far, make sure to subscribe